Hi everyone. This tutorial is going to be about how to take PDF certificates that you normally would just print and fill in by hand and turn those into Google Slide documents where you can just easily duplicate the slide and then add in the student's name. So again, this is for if you know that a student, more than one student is going to receive an award, like for instance, a reading award, social studies, math, like for common assessments and those kind of things. So this is going to be a tutorial for that. However, I am noticing that if you have purchased certificates that you are using from Teacher Paid Teacher, most of the teacher authors have made those into Google Slide or PowerPoint versions. So if they have, I would go in and try to re-download it and see if they have made those updates, because if they had, that will be a lot easier. So this is just for if they have, for some reason, that it's just a PDF version. So what I'm going to do to start off is with my award. I'm not going to go ahead and fill in names or anything like that because I'm actually going to do that on the Google slide, but I'm going to take a picture of the award. So on the school laptop, to do that, you click Shift, then the little computer or the Windows icon, and then S, and you hold all those down together, and this snapshot tool should come up. So then I'm just going to drag over my award, just the part that I wanted to take a picture of. And then my snip should have been saved to the clipboard, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Make sure that it's what I want, and then save it. It's going to save it as an annotation. You can change the name of it if you want to, but I'm just going to click save, and it's going to save it to my downloads. So after I've done that, go ahead and click out, and then go to Google Drive. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new Google Slide presentation. So I can call this, my computer's being slow. My internet doesn't like the storm going on right now. So I'm going to call this Social Studies Award. One thing that you are going to want to do is change the size of everything. And you're going to want to also just go ahead and delete all of these things. But to change the size of the page, you're going to want to change it to like an 8.5 by 11. You're going to go to File, Page Setup, and then click right here, and then click Custom. I actually normally like to make it an inch past that so that it doesn't add a weird border on there. So I'm actually going to make it 12 by 9.5, but that's just going to make it where it's like paper size. Then I'm going to click Apply, and it's going to change the size of my slide. So now that I have changed the size of my slide, I'm going to go here where it says Slide. Then I'm going to change my background. So I'm going to choose Image, and I'm going to choose the image of the award that we just chose. So I'm going to go to Downloads. I know it was that annotation that I just created, and click Open. Sorry guys, I know my internet's lagging a little bit. Once it's done uploading, I'm just going to click, this is going to come back up, and I'm just going to click Done. And then this will now be, the award will now be the background of my slide. So now I'm going to add in text boxes where I can change the student name and teacher and date. So I'm going to go over here and create a text box. I usually like to make it the same width as whatever the line is. And then center, go ahead and center everything. Change the fonts. I like this Lundrina Solid right now. I've been using that a lot. And then change it to whatever size you need. You can definitely make it bigger than that. I'm probably going to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe 60. There we go. And you can move it up to where it's going to be above the line. Okay. So then you're going to do the same thing. Create a text box that's going to be for teacher name. Edit text. Then I'm going to change the sizes. I always like to center everything, just makes it a bit easier. Maybe I'll use a different font for this one. Change that to move it up. You can move it around. I would get this part, the definitely the formatting and this kind of stuff done before you start duplicating, because then it's going to make it easier. I don't really like that font. I'm going to change it. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I like that one a little bit better. All right, so you're going to change that stuff, and then same thing, going to put in your text box for your date. Make it a little bit bigger. Edit text. I'm going to put the date that my awards day is actually on. Again, center everything. I usually like to use the same one that I do the name in. That's just my preference. You don't have to do that. And then I'm going to drag it up until it says it's in line with the other one. That red line means that it's in line with the one next to it. So once you have all of that set up, then you can just right click and then duplicate the slide, and then just all you have to do is change the student name. And so that way you can make more than one of the same award, and it's all in one presentation. So again, when we go to print it, we can just click File, Print, and it'll all be right there. So if you need any help figuring out how to make your PDF awards into a digital award, just email me and I'll show you how to do it. Thanks, guys. Bye.